Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today. Are you ready to pay more for Netflix? Yes, prices are going up as high as $25 a month. And sports is the reason. We'll tell you why Netflix is so desperate to get sports on its service. There's a reason, and it's easy to understand when you take a look at it. Also, Amazon's home internet is growing and getting ready to become real. We'll tell you what's happening there and when you can expect to buy internet from Amazon. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick second. First, though, if you want to find a link to any of the stories I'm about to talk about, I'll put a link to every story I talk about in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, hopefully helping you break free from the high cost of TV and still watch the shows that you enjoy. With that said, let's dive into it. Now, this week, Netflix announced some price hikes. Yep, $1 to $2 depending on the plan you have. This will bring their ultimate plan to $24.99, basically $25. And the basic ad-supported plan to $7.99. Big jump there. Big jump there. Why is this happening? Well, ads. They are leaning more heavily into live content and sports and all that. And ad revenue isn't covering all of that cost. So with this, Netflix is, of course, WWE is a big partnership deal with this. They're moving that content there. Also, you saw several NFL games back in December, and there'll be more on Christmas Day this year. And other sporting events coming to Netflix. Netflix has really seen sports as a big way to grow their subscribers. And it seems to work. Netflix set record subscribers in the fourth quarter, heavily driven by a few things. 19 million new people subscribed. NFL was largely seen as a big part of it, but also the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, and also the moving of WWE to Netflix is also seen as part of the reason why subscriber counts skyrocketed. Well, sports is expensive. And while, yes, they put ads on it, that's great. It doesn't cover all that cost, so they're raising the price. With all of this, sports is still king. For all the content, all the movies, all the docuseries Netflix makes, sports still drive subscribers in a way that none of the other services can even get close to touching. Because that, Netflix wants to continue to lean into that, and to do that, they will go and raise prices so they can continue to compete with ever-growing. The problem is everybody wants sports right now. Sports is in high demand because it brings viewers. True TV just rebranded as a sports network last year. Amazon wants more sports. Apple wants more sports. YouTube wants more sports. The list goes on and on because it does. It drives subscribers like nothing else does. You can have a hit TV show or hit movie, and the subscriber drive behind that is good, but what you see in the jump from a good sporting event like the NFL, way better than a hit TV show. We'll keep a close eye on this. Let me know. Will you be canceling Netflix? Will you not? I'd love to hear from you. All right, next up, Amazon. Everything you need to know about their home internet service. Amazon is launching a new home internet service, and the first big steps happened last year, but now we're hitting the road running in 2025. This is going to be a low Earth orbit satellite system, much like Starlink from SpaceX. It will offer high-speed internet at what Amazon says is an affordable price. Now, your definition may vary depending on where you live. If you're in rural America with limited options, this could be great. They promise to be cheaper. They haven't promised, but they've hinted they will be cheaper than SpaceX's Starlink. Now, they have said that we expect that their internet starter kit will come in at under $400 to buy the equipment, and you pay a monthly service fee with this, with plans up to 1 gig in speed. And 3 tiers, you'll be able to get a low-end one that's actually got a portable dish, so you can take it with you camping, hiking, whatever, a moderate range, and then the Pro one, which gives you the 1 gig service. So all comes as Amazon wants to connect not just people here in America, but around the world with home internet to diversify its business, but also to get more people online. You know, we've talked a lot in the past about how Starlink has connected parts of the world that previously had very limited, helping expand internet usage to things like rural villages in Alaska and other places. There's also a whole group of people who are increasingly living nomadic lives in RVs and other things, traveling and exploring. Internet's always been a problem. A service like this could dramatically help them get the internet they need. Amazon says satellite dishes satellites will go into space this year, and they hope to start testing it limited late this year. Probably a big rollout next year. We'll keep a close eye on it. Look for it to roll out in areas in phases, little by little. We'll see what happens. All right. Next up, Chris Brown has filed a $500 million defamation lawsuit against Warner Brothers Discovery. Late last year, they ran a docu-series called Chris Brown, A History of Violence. And according to the lawsuit, they portrayed him as a serial abuser and criminal. Okay, now they're going to have to defend that. He wants $500 million. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. This comes on the heel of CNN losing a big lawsuit defamation, but in a very different way. Increasingly, it'll be interesting to see how these cases play out with it all. But keep an eye on this. Look for this because it will have a big factor on the future of such series. If they're unable to win this, it will definitely make people like Warner Bros. Discovery and others much more careful when they make videos or docuseries about allegations against people. And we'll see. I'll keep a close eye on this. We'll have full coverage over at courtcarsnews.com as this case moves forward. All right, IMDb. The founder is stepping aside from his role leading the site. Who here even remember the fact that Amazon bought that quite a few years ago? IMDb is actually owned by Amazon. And the founder and longtime CEO, Cole Needham, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I apologize if I'm not, has transitioned a role of founder and executive chair to Nikki Santoro. Dyslexic moment, I apologize. With all this, now the first woman to lead IMDb in its 35-year history, congratulations. And he will now be the new founder and executive chair, so he will still remain, but changing it up. IMDb is still one of the most powerful things in database history of movies and television shows. Amazon, of course, mines that and uses it to help sell movies and other things on Amazon Prime Video and other places. Very interesting to see that change. But congratulations, 35 years running anything is a good run. I hope you enjoy probably a little bit less work and a little bit slight early retirement. It's good to see him staying with the company, help bring in the vision and leadership with it to more places. All right, next story up. You know, we like to save you money here, not just with TV, but we help you with internet and different things. But one of the things we do a lot is when you cancel cable TV, it's a bundle, right? You're getting home internet, phone often nowadays, and TV all in one bundle. Well, if you're looking to save some money on phone with this, you may want to check out Verizon's Visible. They do have a special deal right now, $20 a month for 25 months. You can lock it in. There is a promo code you need to use, and this offer ends at 11:59 p.m. Friday, January 31st. So you have to hurry. You can find the promo code in our story, but a pretty good deal. There are others out there. Shop around. I think we talk a lot about, hey, I'm going to save money on internet. I'm going to save money on TV. But we've been locked into the same TV or phone plans for some time. It may be time to reconsider that and check that out. So keep a close eye on it. You'll be surprised to find out how much is out there with options for wireless plans. But I always tell people, once a year at minimum, sit down and look at some of the big services you subscribe to. Reevaluate your cell phone, reevaluate your internet, reevaluate your TV subscriptions. You know, my wife and I were talking about Netflix. You know, we got it way back. There were shows on it. Do we really watch Netflix like we used to? I think a lot of people need to answer that question. You know, Outlander, it's season ended. Do you need to keep that Starz subscription, or should you put it on hold and rotate it to get a different one? Leave me a comment and let me know what you rotate. What other services should people reevaluate every year? Don't just assume you still have the best deal because it was the best deal last year. And don't discount some of these other internet or wireless providers, I should say, and internet providers and all this stuff. I often hear people instantly just say, I have no other options for internet where I live. I can tell you right now, you probably at least have Starlink satellite in 99% of the country. There are other options. You may have to do some research. It's amazing in the last few years how much has come out. I now in my home have Verizon 5G home internet as an option, T-Mobile 5G home internet as an option, 2 different fiber providers, and a cable internet provider. Plus, Starlink's an option too. And I live just in a suburb of the greater Grand Rapids, Michigan area. It's not like I'm in New York City or anything. Take your time, do some research. I'm gonna get comments. I already see you. Oh, I have no options. Maybe. But when's the last time you looked? Do some research, double check that, see what's available. At the start of 2024, I did not have 2 fiber options. I got another fiber option. At the start of 2024, I only had T-Mobile 5G home internet option. Now Verizon 5G home internet is available where I am. Take a moment, do the research, it'll pay off. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a great day. Oh, hey, quick correction. I said Eisenhower was at the end of 24 or 1940s but became president. I apologize. It was actually 1953. I had the date wrong in yesterday's video. I saw your comments. A little correction there. Until next time, take care, be safe. I'll be back again real soon.